Hello YouTube, welcome back to my channel, and in this video I'll be unboxing the newly released Huawei Honor 6X. The phone was announced just day before yesterday for Europe and the rest of the world, and yesterday it was available to order in quite a few countries including the UK. I was able to pick one up straight away and it got delivered today, so very fast and efficient delivery by Huawei. Those of you are thinking, I ordered it from Vmall.eu guys, so please do check it out. I got a lot of discount on the price, but that was only valid for one day. I think it might not be there anymore, but you can always go and have a look. I will leave a link down below for Vmall.eu and you can have a look and see should you wish to purchase. Now I must admit I have opened the box already because I wanted to make sure all the contents are inside, which they are. So now let's quickly open the box without wasting any further time. Okay, so let's open the box up then guys. You can see this is the Huawei Honor 6X. By the way, I went for the silver color. You also have a gold color and a gray color, but gray was out of stock straight away. That's the most attractive color. So gold I didn't like much, so I went for the silver one instead. Okay, so we'll have a look at the phone in just a moment. You also get a SIM tool tray, which I will leave aside, and also let's have a look what else do we get in the box. The Huawei Honor, obviously stickers for the brave. I'm sure those of you are brave enough will probably get this phone straight away. Okay, also the warranty card information, all the paperwork, which I'm pretty sure most of you are not interested in at all. Also we get a pair of headphones, which is quite nice for a mid-range phone, so not too bad. Okay, also we also have here the power cable, and the one sad thing I don't like about the phone is the fact that the phone doesn't come with Type-C USB. In 2017, you expect most phones to come with Type-C USB. Unfortunately, it's the normal, regular old USB, the same as the Samsung used in their Galaxy S7 Edge. So, which is a bit disappointing. That's why you get this cable with the normal USB and not Type-C. I do expect every phone now to coming out with Type-C now, because Type-C is getting quite common. In fact, most of my phones that I have on me are Type-C, apart from the Galaxy S7 Edge, the Xiaomi Redmi Note 3 and a couple others, but most of them are now on Type-C. So you get the cable and you also get the pair of headphones, which is quite nice. Okay, what else do we have in the box guys? The power brick. Obviously that's the most important thing, and we all want to know what's the power on that brick. So let's have a look and see if we can have a quick look. There we go guys. So as you can see, a 5 volt 2 amp. So this is definitely not a fast charger. 2 amp will charge the phone fast anyway, but it's definitely not a fast charger. You probably need a fast charger, but I think from what I remember correctly, the phone, they did say it supports a fast charging. I'm not too sure. It might not actually. I'm not too sure at this point of time, but if you guys do know, please do let me know. I know the phone comes with the Huawei Kirin 655. I don't know if that CPU supports a fast charging. So at the moment, for now, what we have in the box is a 5 volt 2 amp charger. So let's have a quick look at the phone then. At the back of the phone, it gives you all the information. As you can see, the phone has got a hybrid dual SIM tray, so you can have 2 nano SIMs, or you can have 1 nano SIM or 1 micro SD card. On the left hand side of the phone, you can see, or rather the right hand side of the phone, if you're facing the phone like that, you have the power button on the right hand side, and along with the volume rocker. Up top you got the noise cancellation mic along with the 3.5mm jack, and on the left hand side, this is where your dual SIM tray is, and you can also take a micro SD card. Now the interesting thing about the phone is the dual camera setup. Now one of the cameras is 12 megapixel and the other one is a 2 megapixel. So the 2 megapixel is for the depth of field. So I'll be testing the phone guys in the next days and weeks to come. Please stay tuned to my Instagram, and I'm sure you will enjoy all the pictures that I'll be putting up in the next, like I said, few days and weeks to come. Also we have a fingerprint sensor right at the bottom underneath the camera, so which looks quite nice as well. Okay, so down underneath here guys, this is what like I said to you earlier in the video, I'm a bit disappointed. I was expecting to at least have Type-C on this. Even the budget end phones from most OEMs now giving you Type-C these days, and one of these grills is obviously a speaker, which we will find out in just a moment. So let's peel all this off guys. Obviously we don't need that. And one interesting thing that I've seen just now, the phone actually comes pre-installed with a screen protector. This is the same philosophy as OnePlus is often used in their phones. OnePlus phones like the OnePlus 2, OnePlus 3, they all come with pre-installed with a screen protector. So let's turn this baby on and let's quickly go through the core specs of the phone. So the phone has a 5.5 inch 1080p LCD panel. Also, it comes with a Huawei Kirin 655 octa-core mid-range chipset along with 3 gigs of RAM. Now, there's also a 4 gigs variant which is not available at this point of time, guys, but when it is, I will definitely let you guys know, and I will see if I can get hold of it. Okay, also the phone has got a 3340 milliampere battery inside, which is quite massive, and according to the official statement from Huawei, the phone should last you for 2 days with moderate to heavy use. If you're a heavy user, they say it will still last you at least for a day and a half. So please stay tuned for my dedicated battery performance video, which I'll be posting in just a few days. Okay, so now let's have a look and go through the setup very quickly. Obviously we are in the UK, so we're gonna pick this one up. English UK, next, there we go. United Kingdom. Okay, I'll skip the Wi-Fi bit for now. No SIM card detected, continue. Okay, don't worry about this, agree, allow, enroll. I tell you what, let's quickly also go through the fingerprint sensor as well. So let's enroll this. Let's do this very quickly. So we go for the pin and we give it a very simple pin, 1 2 3 4, and then confirm pin again, 1 2 3 4, done. There we go, guys. So like always, we're gonna be I'll be using one of my fingers. I'm gonna use my right hand index finger first and see how this goes. Okay, there we go. Now I'm registering, and I tell you what, it seems very fast. Just a few taps and ta-da, there we go, it's all done, successfully enrolled. Okay, that is fine. Begin, successful configuration, and here we go. The feature requires the following permissions, enable, yeah, that's fine. Okay, so we are now officially on EMUI, and obviously there are a few things I want to know very quickly. Okay, so now let's test the fingerprint sensor. Now that we have configured it, let's switch the phone off and put my index finger at the back and see how quickly the phone opens up. There you go, straight away from the word go, it's working without any issues. Huawei phones traditionally have been very nice with fingerprint sensors, and in fact they were the very first ones. I remember back in the days when we had the Mate 7, that was the time when they actually pioneered the fingerprint technology, and then everybody else followed afterwards. So the story is the same here. The fingerprint sensor is working pretty much straight away out of the box, and no issues here with the fingerprint sensor whatsoever. Let's first of all adjust the brightness, because that's what I like to do straight away. Let's take auto brightness off if you can, and display, and from here let's have a look. Brightness, there we go. Turn automatic brightness off and give it full brightness. There we go. Okay, the screen looks quite punchy, the colors are quite nice, and for a 1080p it's not looking too bad at all. So now let's have a look at the version of the phone, which version of Android the phone is running. So settings, and then about phone right at the end. As you can see, it's running Emotion UI 4.1, which is a bit disappointing. I knew that already before even unboxing, that I was running an older EMUI version. Hopefully the phone will get the newer EMUI version very soon. Also, the phone is running on Marshmallow 6.0, which is also disappointing, because in 2017 you do expect phones to be coming up with Android Nougat 7.0 at least minimum. Hopefully this handset will get updated very soon. And in fact, according to Huawei, I read this yesterday online that they have made a commitment and they will be releasing Nougat in the second half of 2017. So let's hope for the best, guys. Okay, also as you can see, it's Kirin 655 running, which is the newer octa-core chipset from Huawei, along with 3 gigs of RAM. There's also a 4 gig variant, guys. If I do get a hold of that, I will definitely have a look and see how much is the performance difference between that one and this one. Phone storage, as you can see, out of the 32 gig you get 22 gigs, so almost 10 gig, over 10 gig has been taken by the phone's operating system, which is EMUI along with Android. And we have a full hasty 1080p panel. Android security patch level 1st of October is not too bad, but I'm sure they will catch up in due time. So guys, that's pretty much it about the Huawei Honor 6X. My first impressions, the phone seems quite solid in the hand. It's not looking too bad. Made from nice metal and aluminium build. It's also got this 2.5D glass, which is quite nice, and you don't expect that on a budget device. I like the fact that they have put on a screen protector to protect the screen, so you don't have to worry about buying a separate screen protector. Also, the power button and the volume rocker has got a nice bit of tactile finish to it, so it's not looking too bad as well. And all in all, it's quite impressive. The only con I would say is the older charging port, which I'm a bit disappointed with. Any phone in 2017, whether it's the flagship phone or a budget smartphone, should not be coming with this type anymore. It should all be Type C, as now we know that most phones in 2017 and 2016 already from last year are on Type C. Most of phones that I own, and almost 90% of them are now on a Type C port, including all the flagship phones from last year. But apart from that, it looks pretty nice. And I tell you what, it seems a bit heavy to me, so I'm just thinking, and I tell you what, whilst we talk about it being heavy, let's bring the scale in, guys, and let's have a look and see how heavy the phone is. So let's put the phone on top of the weighing scale. There we go, guys, and see how heavy it is. As you can see, it's about 168 grams, which is quite hefty for a 5.5 inch screen. But because the phone has got this 3340 milliampere battery inside, that's why the weight is a bit more than a usual 5.5 inch screen phone. Also, I like the fact that they have got a nice screen to body ratio. It's not looking too bad, and the 8 megapixel camera at the front looks quite nice as well. But obviously it's too early for me to comment on anything, guys, including battery life and cameras, but I'll be putting up a lot of videos in the next days and weeks to come, so please stay tuned to my channel. And like always, guys, any questions, please feel free to ask me in the comment section, and please give my video a thumbs up if you like it, and like always, please subscribe as it helps, and I shall see you in the next video.